today what we're gonna do for my client, she wants rose quartz nails. So if you like to see, you could go ahead and keep on watching. So what I'm gonna be using for the color for the rose quartz nail is gonna be this Orly Gel FX, and it's in the color Lift the Veil. And I'm also gonna mix a little bit of the Orly Gel FX in Purple Crush, just to give it that dimension so it's not one full flat color. And on the finger where I'm gonna do the stones on her, I'm gonna use this wave gel. So when doing rose quartz nails, you want to make sure you get a color that's semi-translucent. You don't want it so opaque, just so it could give you that dimension and that, you know, translucency. So before my client's hands goes into the lamp, I am going to mix my mixture of the Lift the Veil with a little bit of Purple Crush. Okay, now I'm going to grab my brush and I'm going to actually paint that color and just do like little blotches here and there. Go ahead and put them in. And then you're going to repeat the steps on the next hand. The next step for the rose quartz nails is I am going to draw some white lines to create those marbly effects. And everything that I am using, it is gel polish. I am using a striper brush as well, something to create fine lines. And with the lines, you want to be sporadic, and they don't have to be precise or anything, you know. So then here in my dapping dish, I do have some alcohol, and I'm gonna dilute the lines a little bit. And this is gonna create that smoky effect that the rose quartz has. So right here, I'm going back only on the tip. I lost a little bit of the whiteness. Wherever you see that you feel like you're gonna need a little bit more, you go ahead and add a little bit more. Like I said, it's okay if it's a little stark, the white. We are gonna top coat it with another layer of Lift the Veil, which is gonna dilute that intensity. So it should look something like this so far. So we're gonna continue doing the same thing on all 10 nails. And keep in mind, not every nail is gonna be the same. Just like the natural stone, they're not all the same. And this here gives it, like I said, a smoky effect, and it also gives it like a broken effect. And that's, if you see a picture of like rose quartz, it has those little, looks like little shatters on it, and that's what this is simulating. So again, you just go over the parts where you see that there's, the white got a little bit lost, and there you go. So I'm gonna do this on the rest, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. Okay, now that we have done all the fingers and she has cured, now we're gonna go in with your third coat on your rose quartz nails. So the third coat is gonna sandwich in the design. So I'm going in with, again, Lift the Veil, which is your translucent pink. And that's how it looks with the third coat. I'm going to repeat on all the other rose quartz nails, and then you'll see the result. So you see the third coat kind of diminishes the opacity of the white, which that's what we wanted, and it just sandwiches in the design and makes it look very, very pretty. And the little darker pink that we added gives it more of dimension into the nail. Again, always go around the cuticles just to make sure that there's no excess gel polish. Go ahead and have your client put her fan hand in, and you're going to cure in for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do the same thing on this hand, and I'm going to repeat the same step. So this is how they should look so far. So now we're going to go ahead and move to the middle finger, and we're going to do a faux stone nail as well. Okay, so now to do the faux stone nail on the middle finger, I am going to be using acrylic, and I'm going to use acrylic that is a chunky glitter, as you can see here. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to actually wipe down the tacky layer of the gel polish from the middle finger with some alcohol. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my acrylic brush, and I'm gonna take a little bead of acrylic, the excess monomer, and I'm gonna place it right in the center of this. And here you create the shape of your stone that you're gonna want. And obviously the size of the stone as well. That's the first one. We're gonna move to the other finger while that one dries. This one we're gonna do more on the longer version. So now that the acrylic has dried, we're gonna decorate all around it, and then you're gonna see the design that I'm gonna do with it. So I am gonna be applying these little gold beads around the faux stone, and I'm gonna be using the Aura Stone Fix to apply any of my little beads and stones that we're gonna apply in the nails. Go ahead and take my striping brush and grab some of the Stone Fix gel, and I'm gonna apply that around the acrylic stone that we just built. Using the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my little beads. And I'm gonna go ahead and place them. Once that is done, you go ahead and have your client put it into the lamp so it could cure for 60 seconds. Go ahead and put it in and cure it. So next, what we're gonna do with this one is we are gonna apply a little bit more of the stone fix. I'm gonna do one dot on the front, on the top. And then one on the bottom. And then I'm gonna take my wax pencil and I'm gonna take 2 stones and put that right on top. Go ahead and cure it. On this hand, by the cuticle, I'm also going to apply one of these little gold arches for the nails as well. Okay, now that I have applied these little gold moon, cuticle moon, I'm going to put another stone right here in the gap. Just like that. I'm gonna do a pink stone there. And that is it for that nail. Go ahead and put it in. And that is it for that nail as well. Go ahead and put it in. So now that the nail is set and the stones are go ahead and cured, we're gonna do the middle stone. We're gonna do a little bit of a 3D action so it looks more raised. So what I'm gonna use is, it's gonna be the gel bottle clear rubber top. So this is just a thicker top coat. I like to use this to encapsulate flowers or any little nail art on top of gel designs. So I'm gonna grab some of that rubber top coat and I'm gonna build a little bubble over the acrylic faux stone that we created. And you want it to be a little bit raised so it could give you that stone look. Go ahead and flip. And I flip my client's finger so all the gravity pulls the gel top coat to the center. You want to do it for a few seconds. Go ahead and flip again. And as you can see, it has created that little bubble. Now if you see that it's still not even and all that, you could go ahead and maneuver it again. Once you're happy with it, you go ahead and put it into here. And we're going to do the same with this one here. and go ahead and cure. Okay, now that we have created that little bubble effect and that we have top coated the stone, we're gonna go ahead and apply little gold flakes that I have already cut up, as you can see, on her rose quartz nails, just to jazz it up a little bit. So I am gonna be using top coat. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab little pieces and apply the foil randomly. And we're gonna repeat on all fingers that have the rose quartz on them. Okay, so now that they are done, we're gonna go ahead and top coat them again. So now that all your rose quartz nails are top coated, we're gonna go ahead and top coat your middle finger. So for this one, you never want to top coat the crystals, so you're gonna go around them. And then go ahead and have your client put it in the light. And that is the final step for the nails. So these are her nails all done. So you could see the rose quartz has a lot of dimension. It's not one solid color. And then also your faux stone. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put cuticle oil. And then we are all set. And there you have it, rose quartz nails with faux jewels and crystals as well. Thank you for watching.